Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, June 16th. Very late today. Tremendous amount of problems with my internet connection, but we'll hurry up and get through this real quick. You can see out there lots of clouds, even some light rain currently, even at 10 o'clock this morning. We picked up about a quarter of an inch precipitation here in the Breckenridge area as of 6:30 this morning. That's for the last 2 days. Again, not as much precipitation as we hoped for, but certainly a little bit better news as far as the longer range, as far as maybe getting some rainfall into the area. And you can see the web shot from Middleton this morning, again showing some damp conditions out there, lots of mud puddles in the background. And again, many areas picking up at least some rain, mostly in the northern and central areas or towards the thumb. You can see our normal high for the day is 78, the normal low is 54. We had a high yesterday of 80 degrees, pretty humid out, and a low of 56. We picked up 19 hundredths of an inch up till midnight, and then about another 5 hundredths to give us about a quarter of an inch for the rain total so far for the storm, and not including what we've seen here in the last couple of hours. You can see across the MAC area this morning, temperatures in the mid 60s to low 70s across the far southeast part of the state. And again, we'll be moderately cool over the next day or so, but then we'll warm up quite a bit as we get into Friday. We'll be into the 80s and well into the 80s for Saturday and Sunday with lots of sunshine. This is going to be a very nice summer weekend across the state. If we look across the region, again, 60s dominate most of the state with 50s as you get farther north behind that front. And again, with the low pressure, you can see the arrows kind of in the clockwise direction as you go from southeast to northwest across the state. Again, that low pressure system will move by, but until it does, a chance of showers will continue, especially for the southeastern third of the lower peninsula. And you can take a look at radar this morning. Some of those showers and thunderstorms over in the thumb area still persisted. And again, we're going to see some more pop-up storms until that front moves through later on about mid-afternoon, heading to the east by early evening. If we look at the satellite view this morning, you can see this MCS complex. You can see not a very high quality image, but look at this. You can see across the western part of the state where they had a lot of tree damage this morning. You'll watch this move across the area, then weaken as it heads over towards the eastern part of the state early this morning. If we look at the soil conditions, again, you can see in Breckenridge, we dropped from the very bone dry reading of 200 down to about 100 now. I'm not sure why we're not seeing that at Marlette. I'm not sure if maybe that station is updating correctly or not. We'll look at that here. But in the Brown City as well, their rain gauge not working, but you can see many other locations picking up some of that rainfall. If we look at this morning's weather map, the low pressure system this morning, it would be down around southwest lower Michigan. And in this white area is where we had forecasted the heaviest precipitation. And that certainly looks like the case, especially across the western portions of the state. And as we look at the forecast map by Friday morning, high pressure will dominate the area. As it moves off to the east, we're going to see our conditions rapidly warm. A weak system will run into that and die out. And we'll have, again, mainly sunshine right on through the weekend. Our next decent chance of showers and thunderstorms will come later Monday into Monday night. Some of those could be on the strong to severe side. Looks like we'll have a pretty good setup as the warm air tries to advance on the cool air, and then the cold front comes through all in a fairly quick manner. And that should give us a pretty good chance again of thunderstorms again for the day on Monday. And by Saturday, again, high pressure system controlling the area with lots of southerly winds, bringing that warm air up into the state. And again, temperatures will be well into the 80s for both Saturday and Sunday. As far as over the next 6 to 10 days, you can see we're expecting a little bit of a collapse in that very warm pattern that we thought would really get set up. We keep going into these patterns where it looks like the heat's going to take over, but it just doesn't quite take hold. And we're going to go into that pattern, but we're progressively getting warmer with each one of these warm shots. They last a little longer, a little more intense. And you can see for the 8 to 14 day outlook, that cool air shifts off to the east. And we again look at warm air trying to come back into the region. And as far as precipitation, the benefit of that occasional cool front trying to make it through the area is more chances of precipitation. Looks like we'll be above normal across much of the Great Lakes, not only in the 6 to 10 day, but also in the 8 to 14 day outlook. So that's not all bad. We'll have plenty of heat and some moisture as it looks right now. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.